So it's been some time. Since I've posted on YouTube. I am going to be posting my vlog from when I went to UFC 288, I'm pretty sure it was. UFC 288 when I went to like the press conferences and the weigh-ins and all that stuff. I'm going to be posting that right before UFC 290. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm like really bad with these numbers. Hold on. Is it 290? Whichever one Aljo is fighting in next. I'm gonna be posting right before that event. Today Aljo is having open workouts at his gym in Long Island in Garden City. And it's so crazy because when I first started college freshman year, I went to this school called Adelphi University, which is out on Long Island in Garden City. And so when I looked up where the gym was, I was like, let me see how close this was. I need to know how close my school was to this gym this whole time. And mind you, freshman year I was 18. It was 2018, 2019. I did not watch MMA. Like, I was not into MMA at all. I didn't get into MMA until I moved to Arizona and transferred to ASU. So it wasn't until then that I started watching MMA. Yet little did I know that Aljamain Sterling had been training right down the street from me that whole year that I had been at Adelphi. Also, what was crazy, I don't know. No, also, when I did live in Arizona and I was going to ASU, the restaurant that I worked at, also down the street from, I want to say it's MMA Lab, whichever gym is really popular out in Phoenix. Okay, so I'm actually thinking of two different gyms here. So the one that was close to my job was Fight Ready MMA and Fitness Center, and the gym that was actually close to where I lived was the MMA Lab. It's in North Scottsdale, where Figueiredo was training, and I never ended up going there just because I was working so much, and I don't know, I was like, do I just go to a gym and be like, what's up? You know, but because Aljo was having open workouts, now I do have a reason to go to the gym and kind of see what's going on. So I'm going to that now. Yeah, it's gonna take like an hour to get there because, you know, traffic and crossing the bridge and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm actually gonna get to see Aljo up close and personal and get to see him work out, which is cool. I wonder how many people are gonna be there. I was looking up videos of his last open workout that he did actually for his fight at the Prudential Center, and I can't really tell, like, from the videos that I watched if it was busy, like if it was packed. Mind you, it wasn't April, it was a little bit colder. I'm assuming it was on a Friday, the way that it's on a Friday today, so that more people can attend. It is at 6:30, so it is kind of cutting it close to like when people are getting out of work and stuff, so I don't know. But now that it's summertime, I'm sure more people are able to take off of work, stuff like that. They have weekends off, whatever. So we'll see. It might be a really big turnout. So I need to get my butt over there. Hopefully Merab is there too. And I also saw that Action Bronson liked the post. And I went back to Aljo's post about the open workouts in April, and Action didn't like that post. So if Action Bronson is there, I'm gonna cry. But yeah, let's go. Lovely. I am extremely late. It's currently 6:57. See all these line of cars? Yeah, that's everyone that's here for him. There's cops too that are pulled up. And I went to the other side of the building to see if I could find parking in the back. Turns out there's a railroad, so there is no back parking. There's literally only parking on this one street. It's kind of a weird area, honestly, for a gym. Not what I pictured. And when I looked at it on Google Maps, it showed something completely different. Like, it showed the FedEx building as what it was. And so I didn't anticipate for there to be no parking like this. Like, there's only street parking, and this is actually not even supposed to park here. It says no parking anytime. But I guess for today, because they know that this is going on, people are doing it, and the cops are right here, so if they get tickets, I'm gonna get a ticket. But actually, I parked behind the sign, so like, I parked basically where it says no parking anytime. I parked the opposite direction of where the arrow's pointing, so I should be fine. But now I have to walk that far, and my quads are killing me from the gym because I haven't gone in a month, so my muscles deflated basically, and I'm starting from scratch. And so anytime I work out, I'm in pain until I get used to it again. But anyways, I'm on my way there now. Oh, like I was saying, so when I went to the other side where I didn't realize that there was train tracks from across, I could see there's a fire hydrant there, but I tried that. From across, I could see like there's a back door, and there was 2 cops like standing that way too. So they're really covering their bases. But yeah, I mean, it looks like there's still people that are like pulling up to come to this thing. I mean, he's literally doing a full workout. Like, it's not like he's just doing a Q&A, because then I'd probably be and I probably would miss most of it. But because he's doing a full workout, like, I'm pretty sure this is just him like straight up training. For me, the most important part is the Q&A. So yeah, my arm's killing me. I'm gonna stop recording and just walk. I'm also thirsty. I don't have nothing to drink. I haven't had anything to eat. I just want to get some footage, and then hopefully this isn't too long, because I'm honestly ready to go home, even though I just got here. So as you can see, this is the road that it's on. It's literally like in that beige building, which it's kind of dark right now. In that like beige building right there is where it is. So it's very random. It's like, it's weird because right outside of the street, of course someone's pulling out. Of course, the second that I freaking get over here, someone is pulling out, dude. You can't make this shit up. You just can't make this shit up. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Anyways, I could have parked there. But as I was saying, once you get out of the street, if you make a left or a right, it's very normal. It's very much suburban Long Island. So I'm surprised that they make the gym over here, but you know what? I bet you the space was cheap, so that's probably why. Not gonna lie. Because New York is expensive, so I'm sure they weren't trying to spend over $1 million to rent space or whatever the But, oh my god, I'm tired of walking already. Alrighty. Let's go inside. I'm gonna shut the up. Let's go inside.
Go float, Cam.
So if you guys have any questions, don't be shy. First thing I want to say is, there we go, baby, 292, right around the corner. First question.
Okay, do you enjoy the pressure that comes with being champion?
I love it, man. Back in high school wrestling, we had a little mantra that we would say all day, every day. Nothing to it but to do it. Please believe us, TV means us. Yes, sir. I truly believe my upperclassmen guys got me ready for that moment. Compete under the bright lights. And I feel like this is no different. Competing for the UFC on the biggest stage. And this is what dreams are made of, man. So when you get here, you want to strive for opportunities like this. Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking, but It comes with the sport, it comes with the territory, and this is what I enjoy. And based on accolades, Mal is probably on the longer list of accomplishments. I mean, the only guy he's ever beat by split decision is Piotr Jan. Everybody else is out of the UFC. And I can't wait to go out there and show out and put on a show for one round.
How has the shortened time in between fights prepping for this camp
I think the shorter time for me to turn around and make weight, I thought it was going to be worse than what it was, but honestly, coming from a wrestling background, we make weight every single week. So I honestly think he might have done me a favor, not letting the weight stick too long. And I think I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my entire life, so I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to stand. My prediction, second round, I think TKO, but if he gives me his neck, he's got that long, daddy long neck out there, so if he leaves that out there, I'm gonna strangle his ass. I'm supposed to be a firefighter, guys. I say just be a student of the game, man. That's really it. I think there's always something you can learn, even from the wackiest, kookiest person in the gym. Sometimes they do things a little unorthodox, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Take tools and bits and pieces from everybody, see what works for you, your style, your body type, your build, and try to make it your own and apply it when you possibly can. You know, I'm a big freestyle fighter. I know a lot of these guys think like I go in there and I don't know what I'm doing. I adapt, and I think that's one of the biggest things. If you are so versatile that you can adapt in the moment, that's what makes a dangerous fighter, because you never know what to expect. Man, these days I ask myself, you being a little bitch right now? I really do. Like, you get up sometimes, you're so sore, you don't want to work out. I remember doing 2 days, sometimes 3 days at SUNY Cortland, crazy wrestling practices. And obviously I was 21 back then, so it was a little easier on the body. Now I'm a little bit older, so I got a little bit more wisdom, but I think there's a fine balance in knowing when to push and knowing when to pull back, and that takes experience, because sometimes as a wrestler, we'll just run ourselves to a brick wall over and over again and get diminishing returns. So that's one of the things I had to learn. I mean, I've had a fight with Brian Caraway where I got exhausted after 4 minutes of the fight. It's because I just did too much.
So the first person I took a picture with was Merab. The photo came out great, other than I didn't really like the way that I was posing, but either way, I was still happy that I met him and I was admiring the photo, but out of nowhere, I felt someone standing in front of me, like trying to get my attention. So when I looked up, it was Merab. He had asked to see the photo and asked if I liked it, so I showed him the picture and he asked me again, "Do you like it?" And since he was kind enough to ask, I answered honestly and I said, "You know, it's all right." So he said, "Okay, let's do another." And he took my phone and hired someone standing next to us to take the photo again. We took it again and he asked me again if I liked it, but this time I did, so I said yes. But he insisted to take it just once more, and this time around, like a true photographer, he directed the person to stand back and take the photo at a certain angle. And that's this last photo right here. Honestly, this all took me by surprise, but it just gave me that much more confidence to go and take my picture with Aljamain. Okay, so I just left. It is 8:11. That was, I don't even know what to say. That was so fucking awesome. Okay, so I missed most of the workout because I got here so late. I figured he would only work, I mean, I actually didn't say that. I thought that he would work out for a full amount of time, but honestly, I can see why he didn't, because it was so hot in there. Like, from the second I stepped in, my stomach was already dripping sweat. I knew that there was no shot that he would be working out for any longer. I think he worked out for like 40 minutes, assuming that he started like right at 6:30 when he said the scheduled time was. It was around like 7:15 when he finished, so it was like a 45-minute workout. But I was there for the entirety of the Q&A. People asked really great questions, very interesting, honestly, low-key better than what you hear at the press conferences sometimes. So it was really entertaining to listen to. Then they took photos after, and I was like, damn, like there's a lot of people in here. I don't know if I'll be able to get a picture, and I'm like kind of dying, and I want to drink water and eat. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna stay, but then I'm like, you know what, like, let me just hang around. Before I knew it, I'm just standing there thinking like this whole crowd is waiting for Aljo, and Merab comes out of nowhere. And the next thing I know, there's like a crowd, like a smaller circle forming around him, forming around someone. And I look and I see it's him. So I was like, oh cool, like I'll get a picture with him first. That'll pass some time. And then the crowd will ease up around Aljo and I'll take a picture with him. So that's what I did. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Merab, like in front of everyone, because mind you, there's a crowd, like obviously of people waiting to take pictures. And in front of them, he's like, what's your name? I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, Anezia. I was like, oh, it's nice to meet you. That was it. And then I went over to take pictures with Aljo, and I didn't have to wait long for that at all because people were already pretty much done taking pictures with him at that point. I took my picture with him. He was very like shy, kind of. He didn't really say much. I didn't really say much. I was just like, oh, nice to meet you, whatever, like good luck, whatever, da-da. But he didn't really say much. He was just kind of quiet. But my picture with him, like I only needed to take it one time and it came out really good. And then I forgot because I brought a picture for him to sign because I was like rushing, and I'm like, what could I bring for him to sign? Because I want him to sign something. I didn't get Merab to sign it, but it's all right. So I was like, fuck, I have to go back and ask him to sign my picture. So I go back, I get him to sign this. Holy shit, why the f are you beeping like that? You just scared me. Thought he was gonna hit me. It's like look, getting dark right now. That's not cool. That's why I'm recording. Ooh, that lighting though. Thank you. Okay, but anyways, so I took this in front of the Prudential Center when he fought against Henry, and I literally saw this photo as I was leaving to come here, and I said, I ripped it off of the wall and I said, I'll have him sign this. So I had him sign this. Damn, I really should have freaking had Merab sign it, but it's okay. But yeah, that was Aljo's open workouts. It was great. Oh my gosh, it was so cool. It's honestly awesome that he puts these on because I'm sure other fighters do this, but so far I've only seen him do it. I mean, I'm sure other fighters have done it. I just haven't obviously been able to go to it because not every fighter lives in New York. Oh shit, I just walked right into a stick. But yeah, it's really cool that he did that because it was free, obviously. It was free, obviously, and I got a free signature, and I got a picture that I can't wait to post now, and I'm so happy. And it was definitely a bitch to get here, but I'm glad I came. Time to go home.